Hey guys, this week we are working on the W4 entrance. And the W3 entrance, as we know, just as we review, W3, he's throwing that punch, and we're coming over, the elbow travels over. Now the W4, now the elbow's traveling underneath the arm, and that's really the main difference. So we think about it from a grappling perspective. W3 is I have an overhook, W4 is I have an underhook. So in the class, we'll obviously work some pummeling drills to get people to develop the skill sets and control having an underhook for W4. The W4 is also a really good entrance for people who are shorter. For instance, if I'm punching Sean, it's harder for him to get the elbow up and over my arm. Let's just switch right here. Meaning if I'm punching behind his face, getting his elbow to travel high, you know, he could reach for it, but you can see that's a harder thing to do. While punching coming underneath the arm creates a lot of separation. He can frame out, and he has all those knees in there, which we know you love hitting people in knees. So some techniques we'll work on, kind of go through them really quick. First, we'll talk about actually how we're to get into it for brand new students. We're just going to use a regular frame one entrance, come underneath the arm, and important concept is right, so you throw the punch. Important concept we're working on is controlling, framing away, and capturing that arm, because a lot of our techniques are to come off of this frame position, which also knows opens up for the knee strikes. So some of the things we'll look at is coming through the guillotine chokes. We'll come through the head push takedown series. We'll also work on straight arm lock and some other things off of that. So we'll go over in detail right now some of the throws and applications of it. But that is this. What we're working on this week is the W4 entrance. Let's now look at the W4 entrance and the applications of it. So we'll start off for beginner students. We're going to work off a haymaker, but we're going to do a variety of different applications through this lesson preview of how we're to get to that W4. The first one to show is starting off with a straight arm lock, because that is the checkpoint that we'll use, or that starts a lot of the other techniques, or a lot of other series we'll be doing from the W4 entrance. So, start us with the haymaker. We use our W4, we get underneath, we frame away, we've got our knee strike. From there, I'm just now looking to get that straight arm lock submission, either as control or as a break, all right? So I throw it on him, boom, enters in, knees, and straight arm lock, beautiful. The next one, kind of an adaptation after that, is when we go for the head push takedown. It happens when I'm a little closer to him, and he starts bending the arm. It gives me a way to kind of sneak in a nice, simple takedown that's more movement than strength. So he'll throw that, boom, we come away, we get it. And he starts turning, we're just going to turn the angle really quick, and put my hand in the back of his neck, stepping away, and dropping him right down. Do the same thing for him. Throw that haymaker, boom, underneath. Right down. Always ending a strong knee on belly. Next one, I'll just go right to the guillotine choke, because that has a nice transition. This one, a lot of times we use a concept we said before called killing the lead. So if John's throwing a jab, just a jab, I'm like hammering that lead. I don't want to bring it down, because now I'm opening myself up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill the lead and go right into my frame again. So it's like I'm skipping off that jab, right to my frame one to come underneath that arm again. And then we'll go for a guillotine choke. So kills the lead, enter in, frame away. He bends down, so reach through. Come to here. I like the standing guillotine choke version. Come that wrist. Sorry, buddy. Come on top. Or you can go for the traditional guillotine. Yeah, do whatever you want over that. That's what I do. I just say one. Yep, yeah, I like that. Just a really quick tip. I'll say it in my class too. I like this one. It really keeps me standing and strong. Compared if I go this way, you see how I'm kind of sacrificing some structure, while here I'm more like square. I'm still in my same stance. I'm not sacrificing anything. So it's a really important concept we'll go over in class.
So here's a couple variations on that on the guillotine. When you get into here, if your posture is kind of crappy, this guy might be walking through the step to do that double leg. When you have this underhook, as you feel him going for that leg, as he's about to tap it, that's where we're going to reverse that direction. So I'm bringing his head down and lifting his arm up, and I'm going to get my leg out of the way. So I take him back and down, and I hold on to it all the way down, and now I start lifting and applying some hip pressure in there that gets your choke when you hit the ground. And now we're going to have Sumi Geashi off that same W4 entrance. As the haymaker comes in, to enter in, you can throw your knees. As a quick note, you'll notice if you're following along with our list of techniques, with our charts that we have sent to you guys online, you will notice that it says knees and elbows, of course, close quarter combat. So any place you can throw them, you add them in. But now that I'm into this position, I'm going to step forward. Sometimes I like to have my leg on the outside. Sometimes I keep it on the inside. In this case, because Matt's a tall guy and I'm already on the inside, I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to sit on my heel, kick my right leg up and through, take him over. I can start to apply a choke here. Right, I like to come right up, ready to smack, and then you can roll to escape, stay on top, apply arm bar. Options are yours. We'll cover all of them in class.
One quick thing that I really like what Sean said, and we probably don't say enough. A lot of times we focus on the technique in class, the throws, the takedowns, the entrance, but always learning to be combative, throwing those knees, those elbows. We say it in the chart, and I probably don't reinforce that enough because maybe I don't reinforce it enough in my class. But there's always look for opportunities to break down structure. You know, especially if you're a small guy fighting a bigger guy, you're going to want to have the ability to kind of break him down. And those knees and elbows, or head butts, whatever you can, are just great ways of doing that. All right, guys, we'll see you in class this week. And please, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, etc., please comment on it, post it in the network, and we will respond to you. Thanks, guys. Oos.